Friends, Namaskar and good evening. Welcome to this weekly briefing in the virtual format.
Is the de-escalation process with China in the Ladakh sector as good as dead given China's latest military provocation? Does India believe the process will get any result now?
See, in my statement of 1st of September, I had clearly articulated the government's position on the developments post the attempt by Chinese troops to unilaterally change the status quo in the south bank of Pangong Lake on the night of August 29th and early morning of August 30th. I am not going to go over the Chinese actions that caused the recent escalation. I can say that the ground commanders are still holding discussions to resolve the situation. We reiterate the consensus reached between the two foreign ministers and special representatives that the situation in the border should be handled in a responsible manner and either side should not take any provocative action or escalate matters. It is clear that the situation we witness over the past 4 months is a direct result of the actions taken by the Chinese side that sought to effect unilateral change of status quo. These actions resulted in violation of the bilateral agreements and protocol which ensured peace and tranquility in the border areas for close to 3 decades. Now, the way ahead is negotiations, both through the diplomatic and military channels. The Indian side is firmly committed to resolving all outstanding issues through peaceful dialogue. We therefore strongly urge the Chinese side to sincerely engage the Indian side with the objective of expeditiously restoring the peace and tranquility in the border areas through complete disengagement and de-escalation in accordance with the bilateral agreements and protocols.
How many bilateral meetings Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will have during his visit to Moscow to attend SCO meet? Will he meet his Chinese counterpart on the sidelines of the meeting?
See, as you would know, RM is visiting Moscow for the SCO Defence Ministers meeting, and during his visit he will be meeting with the Russian Defence Minister to discuss bilateral issues of interest. As far as the other meeting that you mentioned, as of now I have no information on that.
क्या 10 सितंबर को SCO की मॉस्को में होने वाली बैठक में विदेश मंत्री एस जयशंकर हिस्सा लेंगे? क्या चीन के विदेश मंत्री से सीमा विवाद पर भी बातचीत होगी?
EM will be visiting Moscow to attend the SCO Council of Foreign Ministers meeting, and this meeting is scheduled on the 10th of September. As regards the meetings that you are asking about, once his engagements are finalized, we will let you know.
Has Chinese side taken up the issue of app ban with the Indian authorities, and what is our reaction to that?
As conveyed in my response, it was on July 2nd, that India has one of the most open regimes for FDI in the world, and this includes for internet companies as well as for digital technology companies. Now, digital technology companies, while operating here, they have the responsibility to abide by the rules and regulations issued by relevant ministries and departments of the Government of India, and particularly those rules and regulations which pertain to data security and privacy of data. So you would have seen the announcement by METI yesterday, where they have said that the activities that these apps have engaged in are prejudicial to the sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, to the security of state and public order. So what I can say is that we remain open. We continue to welcome foreign direct investment in the country, including in the area of internet technology. And however, what we would like to say is companies, when they operate here, they have to operate in accordance with the regulatory framework of the Government of India.
Any update on Kulbhushan Jadhav case, lawyer and consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav?
See, we are in touch with Pakistan through diplomatic channels on this matter, and the Government of India is taking all possible steps to ensure the safety of Sri Kulbhushan Jadhav.
Has India finalized the dates for hosting the next edition of 2+2 dialogue with US? If so, can you share it? Will the US delegation visit India, or will it be a virtual meeting?
We look forward to holding this 2+2 meeting. The details, including the timing of this meeting, are being worked out.
Pakistan recently wanted Indians to be proscribed by the UNSC. What is the current situation?
See, there was a proposal from Pakistan to add 2 Indians to this 1267 ISIS and Al-Qaeda sanctions list. This was objected to by some council members, and thereafter the Secretariat blocked this proposal from Pakistan and issued a notification. So what has happened with this is Pakistan's attempt to list all 4 Indian nationals in this 1267 sanctions list has failed. You may also have seen the tweet from our permanent mission in New York thanking the council members for blocking this blatant attempt by Pakistan to politicize the working of this 1267 procedure by giving it a religious color.